Well, new at 5:30 tonight. In recent weeks, we've seen South Korea show success in managing the COVID-19 outbreak in their country. Well, data shows the country has reported only a few dozen new cases in the last few days compared to hundreds they were reporting last month.
In South Korea, new diagnosed cases on Monday dropped to 47, the lowest number the country has seen in weeks. According to the resident I spoke to, that's due to South Korea's people strictly following stay-at-home and other prevention guidelines. Isaiah Perez, born and raised in Bakersfield, moved to Seoul, South Korea in 2007. Perez, the brother of 5th District Supervisor Leticia Perez, says he quickly fell in love with the country and now permanently calls Seoul his home. When the COVID-19 outbreak first hit South Korea in January, Perez immediately saw safety precautions put into place.
They started to distribute hand sanitizer and face masks on the subways and on the buses.
Perez adds the government didn't shy from communicating with its people.
The government started sending warnings to your phone, and they developed this app where it allows you to see where everyone has been, who's had the virus.
The number of newly diagnosed cases dropped to 47 Monday, down from 909 at its peak on February 29th. The U.S. had nearly 30,000 new cases Monday. However, South Korea's population is equal to only 15% of the U.S. A fair comparison would be comparing South Korea's cases to those in the state's west coast, California, Washington, and Oregon. Together, those three states had nearly 1,500 new cases Monday.
So I know it's frustrating. I really do not like being in my house for now almost 2 months. But, it's given me some extra time to spend with my wife and my daughter.
Perez credits South Korea's success with surpassing the curve to residents simply following the government's guidelines.
It's kind of like a cultural thing. Like if the government tells you to do stuff, people just go along with it. And they kind of realize that, this is for the betterment of people. They're protecting their families.
He says it's a cultural difference that has really made an impact.
South Korean people don't physically touch each other for shaking hands. So there's kind of they do this bowing thing as it is.
On the other hand, South Korean officials credit widespread testing with helping manage the viral spread. Still, Perez encourages all Americans to simply follow the guidelines and says that together we too will get ahead of the curve.
Their mindset is totally different as far as the masks go, because they do not wear masks to prevent themselves from getting sick. What they do is they wear the mask when they're sick to not get other people sick. So they're more community-minded.
Amber Frias, 17 News.